It is August and it's actually almost the end of August, and I am so upset that it has taken so long. Okay, so it is, I would say, the end of August. So this is like a remix of my August reset, but it's actually my September reset. As we prepare to end August, I wanted to touch back with my community and just catch the hell up. So much has happened. I don't know if it's just me or many of you guys out there experience like September is around the corner, and I'm like, majority of the stuff that I have experienced in my life this summer was not on my vision board. The habits that I was doing, the routines that I was or was not doing, the things I was spending my time and energy on was definitely not on the vision board for 2023. So, I'm smiling, but as I reflect on everything that I had intended to do this year, your girl we were not there. And I know I am not alone. So I am in a position and getting back grounded to make sure at the end of the year is closer to the life that I want to experience. So here we are for the September reset. So excited you guys did not give up on me, and you're here with your girl Tanisha Maria to take this journey. And maybe you're feeling the same way. This video is for you if you created a vision board back in January, or maybe you forgot to make a vision board, or maybe you just haven't pulled out that vision board, and when you pulled it out, you're like, what the heck is going on? My life does not look like this. So if that is you and you're ready to get back grounded and crush it the rest of the year and have some honest conversations with yourself, with your girl, get some tips, you are in for a treat. So let's see. It's the end of August. Let's talk a little bit about what your girl been up to this summer in July. So I took some notes so I can stay focused and get all of this stuff in you guys' hands. So this summer, the highlights of my summer thus far has been I became a baseball mom. So Noah, who is 4, we started the sport baseball, so that kept us so busy. This summer was filled with so many family firsts for us. Especially with being a mom of sports, nobody really talks about the commitment and the energy and the weekends that are filled with running around, grabbing snacks, trying to convince a toddler to play a sport that you didn't pay hundreds of dollars for and bought all the gear for, and you get home and you're just so burned out. So I don't want to blame baseball for me not creating content for you guys, but this summer has been jam-packed with keeping Noah busy, especially with him being school age. He is no longer in daycare, so when school is out, your mama is the teacher, the lunch lady, the mama, the wife, and everything else in between. The housekeeping, the laundry lady, the errand lady, the assistant, the secretary, everything in between. Plus, I am a full-time working mom and wife, and I work 100% remote, and that comes with a ton of tasks and list of responsibilities. So I say all that to say that this summer has been super busy because I was running my business behind the scenes and just being with my family and working full time. So baseball kept it girl busy. The other highlight of this summer was that we went back to New Orleans for our family reunion this year, which is my second time being in New Orleans. We were under a heat advisory, but the thing that makes that my favorite highlight is that our son, who didn't know much about New Orleans, had the time of his life to be able to put, we went to New Orleans last, or maybe 2 years ago, and we bought him back a New Orleans book. And we typically read it to him during his bedtime when he picks a New Orleans book. So it was very exciting as a parent for him to associate everything that he learned in the book that we purchased him with real life experiences. And the great thing about our family reunion, which was my first time even seeing a second line, if you're from New Orleans and I got that wrong, please don't come for me. But we were able to experience the second line at our family reunion, and it just made me feel more closer to the culture there, the music, the dancing, the food, the community. It was amazing. And to be able to experience that with our son was just a treat. So I really will have that memory close to my heart as the years go on. And it was also nice to see family members that I haven't seen in a decade or more during that reunion, because so many times we tend to get together with our family members, when someone passed away, and it can become very exhausting and overwhelming to only see your family when another family member has passed away. So it's always nice when you can love on your people, your friends, your family members, your extended family, especially when it's just filled with joy, laughter, love, and drinks. So the other highlight this summer was your girl attended her first twerk class. That was exciting. So I am typically not the one on the dance floor at a party, the center of attention that knows all the moves. So this twerk class was one that I truly enjoyed for many reasons that I'm going to share with you guys when I go over my August habits and focus for August, and what I look forward to doing in this September reset with you guys. So yes, the twerk class was definitely a highlight this summer. And then to wrap up my highlights from this summer, Noah started pre-K, so we are one step away from kindergarten. Your girl is going to be a elementary school mom soon, and it's just so they grow up so fast, let's just say that. I get so emotional thinking about how he went from being this little baby that I brought from the hospital to how vocal he is, and the education and his knowledge and the way that he communicates has definitely it's a treat. Being a mom is a treat. So we are currently busy with all the back to school things here in Georgia. With it being August, we have not reached a full month of school being in session. So September is also still going to be busy as we get settled into the routines, the habits, and all that it takes to make sure that not only Noah and I have the school year that he desired, but also mom and dad have the routines in place so that we all don't get burned out. So speaking about routines and habits, I would say the month of August for me wasn't necessarily centered around goals, but more so around habits and the focus and the mindset that I need to have, so that later, meaning after August, as we go into September, I already have conditioned myself and implemented routines and habits and tried out different routines and habits to get closer to the goals that I desire. So I would say that August was more so focused on routines and the mindset versus the goals, if you get what I'm saying. So what I mean by that, some of the routines that I had for the month of August. August routines consist of accountability, creating routines around having accountability, making sure I am aware of what areas of my life do I need accountability in. So one of my goals is definitely to create a healthy lifestyle and to be eating better, to lose weight, to drink my water, to stay hydrated. So some of knowing that my goal is to lose weight, the habit that I needed to focus on in August was learning how to detox, what works for my body. Currently, I'm doing the JJ Smoothie Cleanse detox. I also have an accountability partner, or actually 2 accountability partners that's taking that journey with me, so that in September, when the goal is centered around actually losing weight and reaching those milestones, the habit is already started in a month of August, if that makes sense. So August was focused around creating routines around accountability, how to use your accountability, and figuring out what areas of my life I actually need accountability in. Another area is relationships, having accountability and being surrounded by individuals that know what your goals are as it pertains to your relationship, so they can push you when you really want to, go left in your behavior, your feelings, and your emotions get high. Having an accountability partner and accountability individuals in your life is important, so they can redirect you to what you're actually trying to experience in life. So the first routine of August was becoming comfortable with having accountability and knowing where I need to actually have accountability in my life. Another routine this August was creating non-negotiable routines. And what I mean by that, with knowing that this huge life goal is to become the healthiest version of myself, I realized it wasn't so much important. It wasn't important to focus always on, oh, I need to lose 30 pounds, and I want to lose this amount of weight by this amount of time. Where I realized the gap for me is that I didn't have a non-negotiable routine of when I was actually going to exercise, when I was going to meal prep. What would that routine look like on a day-to-day to make sure I have stuff in the house to prepare a healthier version for myself? Do I even know any recipes? So what I've been doing the month of August is figuring out what is the best time block in my day to actually go and be active. And what I found is for me to get dressed in my workout gear, go and do carpool line, and head straight over to the gym, because your girl be all over the place once I come home, go through the work day, go through prepping dinner for my family, getting back in carpool line, not knowing what the mood of my child is going to be, and thinking I'm about to leave the house and go back to the gym. So creating a non-negotiable routine of when I'm going to be active, so that it gets done and it works best for me. And that is soon as I drop my kid off in the carpool line. First thing in the morning, Monday through Friday, your girl is in the gym or doing something that's active, whether that's walking the trail since it's still summertime, coming home, jumping rope for 10 minutes, and then finding some little TikTok exercise to do. But making sure I put out at night what I'm working out in. First thing in the morning, hop in that outfit, head to do carpool line, checking in with Tanisha. Another August focus for me was detoxing, starting the JJ Smoothie Cleanse diet, or diet cleanse, whatever she call it, and learning what type of routine do I need to have centered around that. And what I mean by that, the routine and the habit that I created was making my little smoothie bags prior to the smoothie cleanse starting, so that when I'm in a rush, it's just easy, smooth transition. Grabbing the smoothie, put it in the blender, blend, drink, go on about your day. So habits and routine has been a game changer for me, and I know in September your girl is going to be killing it and knocking off all those wellness goals on the vision board. The last focus of mine for the month of August was, or currently is, getting in tune with my feminine sensual self. So I've been reading all types of podcasts, been on TikTok, YouTube, and just finding what works for your girl to make me feel like the best version of myself. Because outside of the weight loss and the mindset changes that I am having in my therapy sessions, making sure I am more in tune with myself and feeling myself, my sensual self, and getting things that make me feel that I have, as well as just having fun and getting out of my comfort zone. That class I provided all of that. So your girl look forward to experiencing that more this summer, definitely in September when the classes start back up. I actually burn like 570 calories just by having fun and meeting new people. So I look forward to doing that more in the month of September. So since this is the September reset, the 3 goals is reaching my milestone of 15 pounds lighter for the month of September. I look forward to accomplishing creating recipes and meal ideas and snack ideas for my family. So hopefully I can record some of the things that I find out that works for my family that still help me reach my wellness goals when I'm in the kitchen. And I'll be sure to share those recipes with you guys. And the third thing is to continue on the journey of being in tune with myself, my feminine self, and doing things that are just for me to fill my cup, and that will look like self-care, the tour class, reaching my wellness goals, trying new hobbies. Your girl actually need to learn how to swim, but I don't know if we're going to do that in September, but I will definitely let you guys know when we tune back in for the October reset. And I want to leave you with some takeaways because your girl love some good homework. So the takeaway from today's September reset is 1, do what you need to do to get grounded, then come back and get to work. Do what you need to do to get grounded, to feel grounded physically, mentally, and emotionally, then come back and do the work. Because so many times when we know we want to accomplish things and we have asset and we come back, we're not even pleased with the results. So why not do what we need to do to feel grounded emotionally, physically, and mentally, then come back and do the work. We're waiting for you. I'm gonna be here, sis. So you don't have to feel so pressured to just jump out there. And one thing also with that, you also don't have to be perfect with doing that, because you know, sometimes I'm all over the place, and I know that the message is gonna get out and we are gonna have a good time and the goals are going to be accomplished. So yes, that takeaway to get grounded is very important. And what that looks like to get grounded for you may look different than what I do to get grounded. But I may actually, in the next few videos, let you guys in on what I typically do to get grounded physically, mentally, and emotionally, so that I can come back and get back to work. All right. The last takeaway is you can't reach your goals without the correct habits and routine. So like I shared with you, before we even got into my September goals, I actually share with you guys how I spent August focusing on my habits and my routines, not necessarily goal accomplishments, but I wanted to accomplish creating the best habits to serve me and what I want to accomplish for this year. So if you have not already done that and you're watching this video, August is not over. September is around the corner. If you need to use September to actually just focus on your routines and habits that are more aligned with the goals you're trying to achieve, I challenge you to do just that. And in the meantime, go out there, get you some rest, love on yourself. You are so special to me. Thank you for hopping on for this quick chat, and I look forward to seeing all that you accomplish in September and the months to come in 2024. All right, guys, until next time, thanks for tuning in with your girl.